You gotta smile and you gotta pretend like that's okay.
So y'all, the Academy Awards was all the talk of social media after Will Smith marched on stage and smacked the mess out of Chris Rock for talking about Jada. Even though he has been dragged for his actions, he has zero regrets, and he made this reason quite clear. So what really happened, and why did Will say he doesn't regret slapping Chris? Okay y'all, the 2022 Oscars finally happened and there was so much drama and it's been everything this week. Yeah, I know that some of your faves won awards and how some deserving people didn't, but that isn't the drama that I'm going to be talking about here today. And you already know I'm about to talk about what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock. So all these celebs were at the venue, you know, dressed in their designer clothes, enjoying the night and expecting to take home some awards. What they weren't expecting is to be treated to a live fight. Okay, so boom, here's what happened. Chris Rock was on stage to announce the winner of the Best Documentary Feature, but before he announced the winner, he decided to throw in a little jokey joke, which is kind of expected as he is, after all, a comedian, and that's what he does.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, G.I. Jane is a 1997 movie that stars Demi Moore. The movie is about a female Marine Corps with a shaved head. So Chris Rock joked that Jada should star in a G.I. Jones Part 2 because of her shaved head. Also, for those who haven't heard, Jada suffers from a medical condition called alopecia, which causes hair loss. Jada had to shave all her hair off because of the alopecia, and on a couple of occasions, she has opened up about how alopecia has made her feel insecure, which is quite understandable because Jada used to have a head full of hair, and for her to lose it so suddenly and have to shave it all off was quite hard on her, as it would be hard on anyone. But back to the drama. After Chris Rock made the joke, everybody laughed, even Will. He actually laughed pretty hard, and it was clear that he thought the joke was a good one. But right beside him, Jada was visibly upset. Her face showed how bad the joke made her feel. Next thing we knew, Will was walking up there on the stage to Chris, and who was standing there all smiles. Will then proceeded to give him a slap that was so hard and so loud that I'm pretty sure that Chris saw stars for a moment. But I mean, Will standing like that was kind of funny. The whole slap thing just looked silly, especially the way he kind of spun his body around like he was in a movie or something. What was that, the Wild Wild West? Of course, the internet had to make memes out of this, and these are some of the best memes that I've found. The internet is a wild and crazy place, y'all, but we love it. One of the best things about this slap, well, apart from the memes, are the reactions from the celebs in the audience. I mean, I absolutely died at Lupita's face behind Will. She went through so many emotions in such a short amount of time. It's obvious that she was confused and did not know what to think. Then there was Nicole Kidman, and honestly, I think her reaction was the best because she couldn't hide the obvious shock that she felt. Jay-Z was trying to hide his shock, and Beyonce just looked like she was kind of enjoying the whole thing, but she was trying hard not to show it. But y'all, why did Will smack Chris like that? Well, I think that he just kind of snapped. There's the fact that in recent times, Jada and Will have been in the media and having to face a lot of controversy regarding their marriage. It's like they can't do anything without people bringing up the entanglement drama. We've watched their relationship go from one of the most admired relationships in Hollywood to something of a joke. People have been taking jabs at them for so long that I think that Will finally had enough. But I don't know if he should have been hitting on Chris. It's not only bad for Chris, but it's super embarrassing for Will too. Plus, after all has been said and done, I don't think that Will really regrets smacking Chris, and he hinted at this strongly while he was giving his acceptance speech for Best Actor. Yeah, he said a lot about the slap and Denzel's wise words to him, but there was one line that really stood out to me.
Love will make you do crazy things.
Now, we know that people do all sorts of stuff for their love, and I think that Will doesn't regret the drama that he caused because he was standing up for his wife, who he really loves. And did you catch how he apologized to everyone in his speech but Chris Rock? Yeah, I don't think he regrets doing what he did, but the result of the situation was that it was all anyone could talk about after the Oscars. Sure, it was crazy, but I really don't like the fact that it completely overshadowed some exciting things that happened, like Will himself finally winning his first Oscar after being in show business for more than 20 years. It was like he pretty much stole one of the most important, if not the most important events in his career for himself. But some fans still think the drama was staged because they think the Oscars this year didn't exactly generate a lot of buzz. I mean, sure, people were talking about it, but it wasn't getting the kind of attention that it used to get. But honestly, I think this happened to a lot of award shows after COVID. They're still really great, but they just didn't get the kind of attention that they used to get. Someone tweeted, "Will Smith's slap was staged. The Oscars have been losing in viewership, and this was a great way to get attention and exposure. And this other tweet said, did it ever occur to you that Will Smith assaulting Chris Rock could have been staged to increase the Oscars' low ratings? I don't know, but Will going on stage and smacking the living daylights out of Chris is exactly the kind of drama that would get people talking about the Oscars, and according to reports, the slap spiked the viewership by 600,000 viewers. Was it staged? I don't think so. But if it was really staged, I just wonder how they managed to convince Chris to get smacked in the face before millions of viewers. I want to know how much he got paid, and it better be a lot of money, because him getting smacked that hard better make him even more rich. But according to the police, Chris has not filed a police report against Will, and according to sources in the know, Chris has absolutely no intention for filing a report. I have to say that I admire how well Chris handled the situation, because it could have escalated big time if he didn't handle it well. Not only did he take the slap with a laugh, but he also let go of the drama, and that's some boss stuff. Now, just because Chris didn't react doesn't mean that the fans didn't, cause social media was pretty much on fire because of this drama. And boy, there were so many funny tweets about this. Like this tweet that said, Will better than me? I would never defend someone else's girl like that. Child, some people are just so messy but funny. Like this one that said, Will Smith was laughing at Chris Rock's joke at first until he saw Jada roll her eyes. Then he thought, what would Tupac do? Celebs also reacted to this drama, and one of the first to react was Will's son Jaden, who wrote, and that's how we do it. I get this though, cause we're talking about his parents. Trevor Noah said, what the actual F? That wasn't scripted. 50 Cent tweeted, B, don't ever play with me, laugh out loud. And the Chainsmokers also had something to say about it and tweeted, Will Smith just fully sent it and punched Chris Rock in the face at the Oscars. Nicki Minaj also called out Chris Rock, saying, I love Chris Rock. I don't think that he would have made that joke had he known that Jada recently shared, but between him and the whole team at the Oscars, you mean to tell me not one of y'all heard this woman just share this heartbreaking story? Come on, son. Richard Marx criticized Will, saying, I like Oscar winners who don't slap comedians across the face over a joke. Sophia Bush was on the fence here and said, this isn't okay. Is never the answer. Also, this is the second time that Chris has made fun of Jada on the Oscar stage, and tonight he went after her alopecia. Punching down at someone's autoimmune disease is wrong. Doing so on purpose is cruel. They both need a breather. And I totally agree with her on this one. But the best celeb reaction came from CJ Pearson, who tweeted, Will Smith's marriage is open to everything except jokes. Girl, the way I screamed when I seen this tweet, CJ was way out of pocket for this one with his young self. I feel evil for laughing, but honestly, it's super true and funny. Now, after the whole thing, Will has come out to issue a public apology. Posting on Instagram, he said, violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed that my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. He continued, I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, and the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I'm a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. He did the right thing by publicly offering an apology, but again, I don't think that he really regrets it. Don't get me wrong, I think that he is really sorry, but I don't think he regrets it, because as he said, love makes you do crazy things. Whew, child, I'm glad we finally got that one out. This was extra messy, but if you want even messier drama, then you better check out this next video.